I was someone who used to love music. Growing up, I used to jam with my dad. He had this whole big pack of just CDs, right? Like Soul Candy Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and you know the work. So I grew up really enjoying music, deep house, things that even just came in trending, jazz, slow songs, but I really did find like a special spot for house. I have a very special soft spot, if I can say, for house. There's just something, man, about the bass and the beats and that just make you feel so relaxed, and they can get anyone into the zone. And I think for people that sing, I mean, it's an art and a talent in itself, but for someone who can produce tracks with no lyrics, you know, it's just beats and sounds and drums and special instruments, I think that's what made house so special to me. Also just appreciating the talent that house artists and house producers actually put into their songs. There was this song, it's called Summer Days. It was in the Soul Candy album. And I remember listening to that song and I just thought, okay, I've heard a lot of house songs, but this one, na 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 na. Na, 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 na. So that song, I know, I was like, Bona, this song is the one. So I asked my dad, I was like, hook me up with some songs. Obviously, back then, I think I was like maybe around, Summer Days came out a while ago. So I was probably 8, 9 years old, somewhere there. And I had a radio. So, you know, I was like, hook me up with your CDs. We moved on from radios to speakers. I had a USB, which I still have today. I have that USB with like all the songs, all the house songs. But yeah, Summer Days was that one song that literally kicked in that house thing for me. And I was like, look, house is a genre not to be messed with at all. Ooh, my own house music album. So this house music album definitely will have a mix between like the old school house and the house that we are hearing now. But I do have a playlist on my phone, right? And I call this one the Dawn playlist. So people who know what Dawn means, like boss, so it's the playlist. And it has, other genres, but if I had to make my own Dawn house playlist, definitely I'll be putting some Summer Days because that's the song. There's a song called Behind the Bars. Now, I don't know who the producer or the artist is, but that song is super lit. I love it. And then just for banter, Spanner in the works, obviously we'll throw in the cure and the cause, because I mean, what is like a house album without that, or a house mixtape without that song? There's one by, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the artist's name correctly, Nora and Pure. It's called Come With Me. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic song. And then obviously the legend himself, Black Coffee. Black Coffee, we've got quite a lot to choose from, but I don't think, what is that song again? Dance Again. Forgot what it's called now. But I was listening to it yesterday, man. That song, like, we can never forget about that song. So yeah, that would probably be my top 5. Bonus tracks, to throw in a few bonus tracks. I would put some Sun Al in there, in Dengawe, and then I don't know if Kabza's songs, guys, are considered as house. There are some songs that doesn't have too much Amapiano vibes in it, so I would throw it in as a bonus track, and definitely Abalele. I would name it the Dawn House playlist, definitely. Dawn House playlist. Like I said, Dawn is always associated with the word or the term like a boss. And obviously, I just think that house music is the boss genres in South Africa. Okay, I know like a lot of people are obviously gonna say this, but Black Coffee has to be there, guys. It's like, at a wedding, you can't start without like the grandparents. You have to wait for them. The wedding isn't gonna start until your grandparents are there. So Black Coffee has to be there, number 1. Number 2, I really think that Sun Al has worked his way up to the top, and I've seen him live before, and he has got like killer sets. So definitely he is invited to the party. Number 3, I would say DJ Mbuso, guys. DJ Mbuso, he's also legend. He's been in the game for a very long time, so he'll definitely be hopping on, coming to the party. TNS, definitely. Also seen him perform live. Absolutely love him. Great vibe. The last one, Citizen Deep, 012, representing Pretoria. Love his songs too. Yeah. Own exclusive party. Black Coffee is there. DJ Mbuso is there. I said Sun Owl will be there. TNS will be there, and Citizen D. Alright, so my top 3 vocalists. I know this sometimes is a hard question to answer because we always listen to these songs without knowing like who's singing, right? But definitely I have to say number 1 is, I think her name is Bushe or something like that, I guess. Yeah, but listen, all the songs that she's been on so far, she has an amazing voice. I mean, there's a song of hers, Wamuhle, and I just sing it like almost every single day. Second one has to be in Sky. She also has just such a beautiful voice, very, very talented. Always gives that songs that she's in that age, and you definitely know that, okay, cool, I know who's singing. And then third on the list is Amifa, who also extremely amazing, beautiful voice. And I think the 3 things about these vocalists that I've mentioned, they all have this distinctive feature about them, especially when they are singing. So yeah, great to see new talent coming up all the time. Sure, so look, if we were facing the end of the world, which I feel like we were like 5-2. It almost happened, all right? The 5 albums that I definitely would just go into my bunker with would be, the first one would be Sun Al, which is Africa to the World. That album is amazing. And I know that a lot of people on that album, there's your favorite song, but the one song that doesn't even have the star, like it's not even top rated, it's called To the World. So you guys should go check out that song. Second album I'm taking is Black Coffee, Pieces of Me. That album came out 2015, amazing, amazing album. Third album I would take obviously would be your Soul Candy Essential. So we know that Soul Candy has lots of volumes and albums and whatnot, but the Essential album is like the best because we're talking about the greatest hits, you know, on that album. Fourth album would be something Soweto is House. Is it House? Is it House? Because the Danko album was very nice. I was just like, Danko, after that album. Yeah, so that's the fourth album that I would take. And the fifth album would be... Now I'm thinking, because I'm thinking about songs. I would have to say Kabza again, hey? Once upon a lockdown. Yeah, but Kabza, and I'm like not saying this because he's Kabza, but guys, Kabza, his songs like are just absolutely amazing. So the song that I would consider timeless, like I said, Summer Days was that one song that really like, you know, introduced me to house and made me fall in love with house. So I have a top 2. Now the first one is obviously Summer Days. The second one, and I know it's still new, but this song is timeless, is Abalele by Kabza. And let me tell you why, because the rest of the world is literally jamming to this song. And someone even tweeted the other day that if only the world knew how emotional the song makes us. Like the minute the song comes on, everyone just starts getting so emotional. So I really think that although it's a new song, I really think that it's going to be one of those songs that are like literally forever in our minds at every single party, even like for years to come. So Summer Days for our old school house lovers and Abalele. Yeah. You know what? I hate to be a party pooper because I am not the dancer, I'm the hype man. So whenever you guys watch videos and you hear the person saying, ah yebo, that's me. I don't dance, but I can hype you up, right? But there's a new dance move that Uncle Waffles, I think it was her, she came up with that one where she's like, you know, pulling her face and whatnot. So I really like that dance move, I guess. But people's faces are getting hectic. People's faces when it comes to dancing these days are getting quite hectic. But yeah, there's a lot of new dance moves. I mean, every single time I think about dance, I'm always thinking like we came from the guara and now we're here and now we're making faces and you know. So yeah, dance is very wide, but this one, I don't know how to do it, but this one, yeah, that one is the one, yeah. Hi everybody, my name is Katlego Ncala and you are watching My House, episode 2.